Hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man and welcome back to Train Sim World 2. We are at Brighton, the beautiful Brighton train shed. We're going to be driving a train today. An Electrostar. But not a 377. Oh no, we have a 375 today. So whilst I walk down, I will explain what's going on. Now I know I said the next video is going to be the Trainbow. And the next time I drive the 395, I will make sure it is the Trainbow. But I wanted to do something a little bit different today. Because we haven't driven the 375 yet, and this seemed like a perfect opportunity to give it a drive. And what's essentially happened is, in all the bad weather we've had recently, there's been a landslip between Tunbridge and Tunbridge Wells. And what that has done has cut off the Hastings line from the rest of the Southeastern network. So, to get stock to and from the Hastings line, they have been diverting empty stock moves via the East Coastway route, which is what this video is inspired by. So we are going to be running non-stop to Eastbourne in a 375. Just going to get a move on here, just so we can get into the cab. That's it, we've got a 12 car set. 917 not in service. Not in service indeed. Bring the HUD up so we can see what I'm doing. Alright, shut the door. No, shut the door. That's it. Alright, let's get everything turned on. That's it. I would like to take control of this service. Thank you very much. Right, yes, how do we wanna do that? There we go. We're going to Eastbourne. That we are. We're going to Eastbourne, and there's not much else left to do. Don't have to let passengers on, so we're just gonna turn the headlights on. And we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. There we go. We are off. And welcome to the 375 cab as well. First time showing this off. Actual 375 cab. None of the DOO monitors on the door. The markers for 4, 8, 12 have gone. Proper 375 cab. So yeah, a run along East Coastway in a 12 car 375 set. Non-stop. Well, I say non-stop. AI might get in the way. We'll see how that goes as we go on. But there we go. Departing Brighton. Under a viaduct. AI waiting. There's the 377. What you'd actually drive along this route. I feel like a screenshot is required. There we go. Screenshots required all throughout the viaduct here, because it is a thing of beauty. Look at that. It's just awesome. Right, we should hopefully be able to speed up soon. There we go, up to 30 miles an hour. I don't know how long this is going to take, and I don't know if the AI I've put in is actually going to work. So if we get stuck behind an AI, that'll be good fun. That'll be good fun. But yeah, we are not stopping. Straight to Eastbourne. In reality, they'd come in from Lewes, head down to Eastbourne, then turn around. But I decided to start from Brighton because it's a longer run, isn't it? It's a longer run, and we can see how quickly it takes to do this route. In the 375, which is very nice, very nice. And of course, the 465 has been shown off for the first time, which is very exciting. Very exciting. That is going to be good fun, that. Driving the 465, as well as the 375, the 395, and everything else that Southeastern Highspeed has to offer. I am definitely not short of ideas. I've got enough to keep going for weeks and weeks and weeks. I'm not going to just full on do Southeastern High Speed, proving this by doing an East Coastway video in the middle, and I'll do other stuff in between as well. That I will, but I've got a lot of Southeastern High Speed stuff I want to do. I'm sure you'll all be sick of it after a few weeks, but I don't care. I'm making what I want to make, and I've got lots of ideas. Hopefully you enjoy them. Hopefully you do. Let's have a look around outside again. So yeah, this is the 375 in all its glory. No DOO cameras on the side. Proper classic guard action. Which is nice. Got the signal, the guard's signal on the B key. And that sounds great. This also has a depot whistle. I don't think it's assigned to anything though. Yeah, we are now speeding slightly. It's not good. So yeah, update 1 has come out, which has sorted out a few bits and bobs on Southeastern Highspeed. Not everything. It'll probably take more than one patch, but we've got some stuff sorted. And the other thing that was sorted was custom reskins of the 377 can now appear and be selectable. So hopefully we'll see a couple of those along the way. Well, just one. We'll see more in the future. See more in the future indeed. Alright, down to 60. Not paying too much attention today. Too busy chatting about Electrostars and updates. Ah yes, here it is. The reskin I have made. Gatwick Express. Status of the 377 there. Because, for those of you who don't know, the Gatwick Express 387s, they have been used on the East Coastway route throughout the last several months just to keep them moving. Just as they're not running Gatwick Express services, naturally as you might expect at the moment. So to keep the stock in use, they are using it on the East Coastway. So I thought we'd throw some along here. Might see a couple more along the way. And some other stuff, who knows? Like seriously, who knows? It might not work. I just threw the scenario together and we'll see what happens. That we will. That we will. We should also get up to about 90 miles an hour on this run as well. Not yet. Other side of Lewes. But we should get a nice run out of this Electrostar today. That we should. That we should. Speeding again. Start going downhill. Bring it down. Bring it down. That's it. Because once I've driven the train bow, I will get around to driving the 375 between Rochester and Faversham, Faversham and Rochester. It's on the cards, but I figured because of the landslip, meaning they're running along the East Coastway, I thought that sounds like a perfect thing to do. So we're doing it. So we're doing it. Love that. Snaking around. It's awesome. How are we doing? Speeding again. Constantly going downhill. Very, very uppy downy route this. Very uppy downy. Quite steep as well, really. It's got 70 still at the minute. But we shouldn't be too far away from Lewes already. Fingers crossed, anyway. That 55 limit, I think, is on the approach to Lewes. Then we've got a 10 limit through Lewes because of where the signal is. Because someone decided that that was a good idea for some reason. I don't know. The signalling around this route is odd in real life. I mean, they have re-signalled it, I think, since this route was made. But even still, it's bizarre. Like at Lewes, you've got a signal in the middle of the platform, so you can't actually have long trains there that fill up the platform. It's weird. It's weird, but it is what it is. One of the tweaked things from East Coastway that has made it into both the 375 and 377 is this has got much more realistic brakes. So it slows down at a much more realistic rate than it did. You could hammer it straight into notch 1 or notch 3 and then just instantly come to a stop on East Coastway. Not anymore. Not anymore. So, having to rewire my brain for braking points that aren't a thing anymore. Because I've not driven the 377 since it was updated on this route. So that's good fun. That's good fun. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. You see we've got a 10 mile an hour limit. Approaching, that is, so we can crawl through Lewes. That it is. Just on the approach now. On a downhill as well, so just keep it nice and steady. I'll look outside. Start bringing the speed down. Love that Southeastern blue. I still remember when they did the first one of these, refurbed the first one out into blue. That was 5 years ago now, at least. It's mad, really. Come on. Down to 10. Down to 10. That's it. Now we've still got the rear of the train on a downhill gradient, so it's going to push us into Lewes a little bit, but it's fine. I can manage. Let's go into Lewes. We can have a look, see what's going on. We've got a 377 here. It's going to Brighton. That it is. What else we've got going on? Oh, hello, Shed. Going down to New Haven. There you go. East Coastway Classics right there. That's it. Crawling through. That's it. Watch all 12 cars go past, can't we? Why not? 10 miles an hour. It's going to be a bit slow, isn't it? Yeah, okay. We'll get a Flypast when it's going a bit faster. That's probably a better idea. I can hear the electric star moving. Bye! Have fun going to Brighton. I'm sure you will. Causing havoc. Getting in the way of the regular traffic. It's all good fun. Extra moves like this are always fun because they just have to try and slot them in wherever. There we go. Can we speed up yet? No. We can go up to 10. That's it. We'll get that as a screenshot. And get back in the cab. We can do 20 once we're out of the platform, I think. Driving a 4-car unit through here, not a problem. 8-car, not too bad. 12. Oh. Reminds me of the time when I was in a 6-car 395 and there was a suspected track defect, so they put in a 5 mile per hour temporary speed limit. So imagine going half this speed, like, for ages, just because you got to wait for the whole train to pass through it. So slow. But it's all good. All in the name of safety, innit? That it is. Alright, speed back up to 40, up to 60. Get another look at the train there. Should get some more AI shortly. That we should. I tried to pack the scenario out. Get in as much as I can. Hey, there we go. Perfectly timed. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Speed up now as well. Should go past the junction in a minute. The junction that goes past towards Seaford. Get a nice run there. Look at that. Wonderful. Alright, get back in the cab. Go up to 60 at the moment. There we go. Right, hopefully we're clear. To up to 70, then up to 80, then up to 90. And it should be a nice high-speed run into, I say high-speed. Typical speed for these things, but non-stop run to Eastbourne now. No 10 mile an hour limits to get in our way, just 30, 35 limit to go around the corner at the end, but that's okay. It's nice getting up to speed on this route. And it is. There's our 80 board. And so as soon as the rear of our train passes through, let's go. Straight up to 80. The East Coastway route is a lovely route. In real life, I mean. Go past all the rolling hills. That's it. Bow down. Sheep. Just say hello to them. So we're going to go through, is it what? Glynde, Berwick, Polegate, Hampton Park, Eastbourne. I think so. So that'll be Glynde. Once we're up to 90 miles an hour, we'll try and do a Flypast. Watch this go. Watch 12 cars go straight through at 90. That'll be good. I love right now, farmland everywhere. There's a few line-side tractors along here, I think. No, not 37s. Actual tractors. So we should see those along the way. 90 limit is approaching. At some point it would be nice to do this at 100. Perhaps that's something with Southeastern Highspeed one day. Right. Without further ado, 90. Let's do it. More farmland. Cows. Nice. Alright, it's building speed. We're going uphill. It's all good. Let's fly ahead. I want to watch it go past at a good old 90 miles an hour. See if we can find a good crossing for it. There's lots of crossings along here. A lot of them probably private, like that one. Actually, no, that might not be private. There's lots of private crossings. There's a tractor. Hello, tractor. Good, good. Not exactly line side. We're speeding. That's not good. That's better. Get right up ahead of the train. Ding. Thanks for that. Keep me informed. This looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll watch the train from here. It's coming already. Look at that, 90 mile an hour action. Love that. Get back in. Excellent. That is 90 mile an hour action I like to see. 90 mile an hour action. Try and say that really fast, doesn't work. Yeah, it's good this. Wonder if we'll see more AI. I can't remember what I placed down. Whistle board. Get back up to 90 if we can. Going on a slight uphill. Slight uphill, but it's okay. Enjoy a bit of HUDless action for a second there. Love that. Approach the next station. Is this Berwick? I think it's Berwick. Yeah, it's Berwick. Yep, just about read that. That's Berwick. Bye bye Berwick. Have fun being Berwick. Yeah, why not? Look at that. Isn't that lovely? The brakes on. It's got an 80 limit coming up. Love me a bit of East Coastway. Because the stats didn't carry over it on the profiles from TSW 2020 to TSW2. It looks like I've barely driven it, but in TSW 2020 I was driving it a lot. Another tractor. Hey, I've driven 37 miles in 375-9 already. Excellent. Alright, back up to 90. That was a very brief 80 limit. Hopefully we've got time to get back up to 90 before we've got to slow down once again. But yeah, non-stop run along East Coastway. It's not going to take us that long to do. This is very much a short and sweet sort of thing. But it's one hell of a diversion. So if you imagine you've got a train that's running... Because they did it in both directions. They did Tunbridge, Hastings, Hastings, Tunbridge. And I was making this scenario in the other direction. Then I changed my mind. Because I thought, nah, we'll run from Brighton. But yeah, what they do is they go from St Leonard's, which is near Hastings, down to Eastbourne, turn around, up through Lewes, through Haywards Heath, up to Redhill, turn around again, and along to Tunbridge. Mad diversions. I love a good diversion. It's a shame it's an empty stock diversion, because it'd be cool to ride on that, but it is just empty stock, just to get trains where they need to be. So this trio of Dash 9s is racing along. It'll get to Hastings, and this will become the trains that run along the Hastings line for a little while. They might have to do a swap again at some point, but generally speaking, this will be what runs along the line until the landslip is sorted out. Line side tractor! Excellent. Yeah, it's I mean, I feel a little bit sorry for the residents of the Hastings line. The 375-9 is not the most comfortable. It is the least comfortable of the subclasses. It's the high capacity variant. It is what it is, I suppose. It's Polegate. Trying to bleed off the speed for this 35 limit approaching. We might not make 35. Again, I'm not used to these brakes. If this was the old brakes, I probably would have made that. But then again, I've also not really done a non-stop run, so that's another oddity with this. Usually you're departing Polegate and approaching the 35 from a lower speed. Round we go. That's it. Just pushed the wrong button there. Let's watch it just go past. There we go. Trying to slow down a little bit there. Still in the 35 zone. That's it. Goodbye, train. Oh, and perfect timing. Look at that. Perfect timing. Not planned in the slightest. Seriously, not planned. I just picked a spot. And there we go. That's going to Brighton as well. You'll have to see it. We'll catch it back up with our train in a minute. Our train's gone along so far it might show us a loading screen. Because if our train's gone out of the loaded area, it has to load again. So let's see. Once this 377's gone... Oh no, we were still in the loaded area. That's good. Alright, let's speed back up. 3.1 miles to Eastbourne. It's the final sprint. It is the final sprint. That it is. Ding. Nice lake in the background there. Another line side tractor. I get the feeling it's telling me to like all these tractors lying around. It's like, try farming simulator. I'm like, maybe one day if I want to get it. I don't know. There's another one. Yeah, I'm always interested in trying out other simulators every now and then. It's not necessarily something I always do, but I'm usually just a train sim person. But I like to do the occasional bit of flying and you know, trucking. I want to bring Euro Truck and American Trucks into the channel. That I do. But yeah, I've not really got into any other sims in the past, or just ever like farming sim. Be interesting to try one day. That's for sure. It's Hampden Park, the last station we're going to fly through today. How it is. And then it won't be much longer, we'll be slowing down and making our final approach into Eastbourne Platform 3. Where, in reality, we'd turn around, head back up, and then there's a junction, which we skipped. We didn't see it because I was watching the Flypast, but there is a junction that heads off towards Hastings, which is where this would go. But not for us, not today. Because that is not a thing that is doable. Unfortunately. Still, that is not a bad run. That did not take long at all. Short and sweet. Better than doing another hour-long video. I think doing lots of hour-long videos in a row is probably not something people want, but oh well. That's it. 25 limit approaching. It's a little way off. We're going quite slow at the moment anyway. This is by no means a speed run. If it was a speed run, I'd be speeding, doing 100 miles an hour. But you know, I'm not here. If I was doing 100 miles an hour here, we'd be having serious buffer collision issues at Eastbourne. That we would. Speed's coming down nicely now. That we're cleared in, which is good. Got some more Gatwick Express action as it is used along the line. Let's try and see if we can get a shot of it side by side. There it goes. A cards of loveliness there. Excellent. Excellent. Do love designing some liveries. That I do. Alright, let's bring our speed down. Now, because this is the way I've made this scenario, it's going to end as soon as we stop. So that's fun. So let's run up here. Make sure we're not speeding. No, we're not speeding. Hello, people. Sorry, you can't catch my train. Can't catch my train. Let's keep bringing our speed down. But that has been our run along the East Coastway in 375. Triple 375. Which is very, very nice. As I said, they've been doing that more or less as they've been doing it here in reality. A bit different, but I think driving from Lewes to Eastbourne would have only taken about 5 minutes, so not really worth my time, but a nice run from Brighton. That's the sort of thing that makes me happy. And it is, that it is. So I shall bring the train to a stop here. Thank you very much for watching this one, and I will see you in the next video.